What's up guys, Nerdy Noob here, and I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about something because I'm really upset and I was about to film an unboxing video and I feel like I won't be able to do it until I let this out, then I can move on and get over it. So today is Saturday, and tonight Miranda Sings is performing in San Jose. And months ago when the tickets came out, I went and bought tickets. I got really good tickets. I was the center orchestra, which is like the very best section, I guess, in the house. Row D, which is like 4 rows from the stage, and seats like whatever. I don't remember what seats they were. But 4 rows from the stage, and it was VIP meet and greet, and I was really excited because I've actually been to one of her shows before in San Jose as well. It was last year, I think, and the VIP tickets were already sold out by that point, so I just got regular tickets, and I actually went with Jackson and Tyler and Chris and Soren, so we all went together, and it was really fun. So I was really excited this time. I got 2 tickets. It was a really long time ago. I kind of forgot about it a little bit, and then as we started getting closer, I was like, wait, I think I bought tickets to that show, and I did, and, you know, pulled up the tickets, and I was very excited. Then realized that with only having 2 tickets, I would have to find one person to go with, which was hard because a lot of my friends, they don't watch YouTube. Like, let's be real. A lot of my friends don't watch YouTube. They're not into the whole YouTube thing. They don't know Miranda Sings. They don't, you know, it's whatever. So I was getting worried, like, basically this past week I've been asking around only a few friends because I don't want to bring somebody who's going to be like, what the heck is this? Because, you know, Miranda Sings is a little bit out there. What happened was on Wednesday, I started getting worried that I wasn't going to find anyone to go with. So I put a listing up on StubHub. Basically Wednesday night when I did that, I was really upset because it wouldn't allow me to put on there that they were VIP tickets. And I just was like, oh, that sucks. Like, I want people to know that they're VIP tickets, they're really good tickets, and that way they knew there was a meet and greet. You know, they could, I know I can't tell them that information, but I figured that they could, like, look it up on the internet or something to see what time they would need to be there. So I was chatting with the people at StubHub, like, hey, how come it won't let me say that this is a VIP ticket? Like, not even a meet and greet ticket, just a VIP, because everyone knows VIP means meet and greet. And they were saying, oh, it breaks our policy, etc., our privacy policy, which didn't make any sense because the tickets aren't connected to my name in any way. I just bought the tickets. My name isn't even on the tickets. Like, that's just how it works, right? So it's kind of like, oh, that's lame, and I was upset about that. And that night, after I put the tickets up, I was texting one of my friends who thought she might be able to go. So I was like, okay. So what I did was I deactivated the listing. I didn't delete the listing because I figured if she said no, and if my other friend said no, I couldn't find anyone, and I could put them back on. And it's not hard to relist the tickets, like, to start from scratch, but it's kind of time consuming. It's one of those, like, little pain in the butt things. And so I deactivated the listing. Here's the thing, and this is how I know I did that, is I went to deactivate the listing first, but I didn't check mark the tickets. So when I clicked deactivate the listing, it said you have to choose something to deactivate. So I was like, oh, my bad. So I clicked the tickets, clicked deactivate, and then even went to the deactivate tab after I was done to make sure that they were deactivated. And they were in the deactivated section. I even went on the public site and they weren't listed anymore. So like, okay, well, they're on there in my account. So if I decide that I can't find anyone to go, I can try to sell them. So basically a couple days passed and I had asked a couple different people just to see, and Chris, so Jackson's mom, was like, yeah, I'll go. And I was so excited because I was like talking to her like, well, if you don't go, then I'm just gonna sell the tickets because I'm not gonna go by myself. That's weird. So she said she could go, so I was so excited. I was like, yes. And this was like Thursday, I think. Yeah, so this was Thursday, the night that I went to the Warriors game. I didn't even think about going on to delete the listing because I was like, well, it's deactivated, nothing's gonna happen. So I'm like really excited that I found somebody to go with. I'm excited that Chris knows Miranda Sings, so she's kind of excited to go, and that's meet and greet and all this stuff. Like, we were talking about it, we were making plans. I was really excited because I really wanted to go. I was just worried that I wouldn't find someone to go with. So I wake up this morning, it's Saturday morning, and I'm on my phone, I check my email, and it says that my tickets have sold, and I'm like, wait, what? And I'm like, no, why would they have sold? I deactivated them. So I go on my account and then it lists that they were sold. And I'm like, wait, what? They were deactivated. I never went back on my account and activated the tickets. I haven't even been on StubHub since Wednesday. So it's like, what? I don't understand. And so I went on the chat and I'm like talking to customer service. I'm like, I deactivated the listing. How does it sell? And then she gives me instructions on how to delete a listing. Says, this is what you did. I said, no, I deactivated the listing. And I said, does deactivating it mean that it's going to just show up again where people can buy it? And she's like, well, no, when you deactivate it, people can't buy it. I was like, okay, well then what the heck? Like, I deactivated the listing. Why was somebody able to buy my tickets? So she's like, oh, I don't know. I'll look into it. I'll have the tech team look into it. And then she goes, well, do you want to fulfill the order or do you want to use the sold tickets? And I sat there and I'm like, this sucks. I want to go to this show, but somebody already bought the tickets. Like, they've already paid for the tickets. They're already excited to go. They bought them late last night. And I'm assuming it's most likely a parent who's bringing their child. Because let's be real, a lot of the people that go to Miranda Sings shows are like younger kids, which is, it makes sense. It totally makes sense. And I figured me and Chris would probably be not the oldest people there because there's parents who get dragged to the show, but I don't know how many like adults our age just go to see Miranda Sings. I'm sure there's some out there, but I don't know if it's too many because the last show we went to, it was like all kids, right? So I was like sitting there like, what do I do? I was more like upset about the situation because I really wanted to go to the show and I just didn't understand how that even happened. And so when she asked me, I was like, I mean, I feel like it's too late now because I just didn't want to do that to somebody else. I just felt like that was terrible. And I don't know if I would have been okay with that myself. Like, going to the show knowing that somebody bought the tickets, they were excited to use them, and then all of a sudden they probably got an email that said, oh, sorry, you don't have the tickets anymore. Like, I would be devastated if that was me. So like, no, you know what? Like, fulfill the order, but I want to know what happened. Like, I want to understand why this happened because the thing was deactivated. There should have been no way for those tickets to be sold. So how did this happen? You know, basically we talked a little bit more and I was like, well, just a random question. Like, how would that even work if I decided that I wanted to keep the tickets because it's, you know, she said basically, okay, we're going to look into it. We'll get back to you within 40 hours. I said, okay. It's like, well, wait, if I wanted to keep the tickets, how would that have worked? Because the show's tonight. She goes, well, that's a good question. And then she basically says, well, we have protection things in place. So basically for the buyer who bought the tickets, they would either get a full refund or they would have to find tickets to replace the tickets that they purchased, right, that they were taking back. And then they were like, it would be the seller's responsibility to pay for the replacement tickets. So I'm like, wait, so I would have to pay for the replacement tickets? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, what? She's like, well, I mean, obviously, if we look into it and we find that it was an error on our end, then we would reimburse you. And I was like, oh, I am not confident right now in StubHub's ability to do anything remotely. Like, I don't even know. I just haven't had a good experience with StubHub recently. So I was like, I was like, oh, that's weird. And she's like, yeah, it's better to just fulfill the order. And I was like, of course you're saying that because that's easier for you guys and it's easier for everyone else. And I almost wanted to just be like, no, you know what? Like, yeah, let's go through the hassle then. But then I was like, no, take a step back, think about that parent and their child going to the show and very excited about it. So like, you know what, that's ridiculous. And I was like, well, I still want to hear back on what happened and everything. So basically, I decided just sell the tickets, get over it, and you know, the next time Miranda Sings, it's funny because I don't even want to go necessarily see the show for Miranda Sings. Like, I actually really like Colleen Ballinger, just like her as a person, and I was just really excited to meet her and whatever, but I'm over it. It's fine. I still haven't gotten a hold of Chris, and I feel terrible. I feel like a really terrible person to her. Like, I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, we can still hang out. I'm so sorry. Because I think she was actually kind of excited about it too. I'm just really disappointed. There's like a lot of emotions going on right now. And because I was really excited to go to this show, like really, really excited. And now I'm like, I don't even know how to feel. And I'm like kind of upset. I'm trying to get over it because it's happened. And, you know, I just kept telling myself like everything happens for a reason. So instead of trying to change the outcome of this, just let it be and figure out what went wrong, and maybe know in the future, like, don't go through StubHub. I usually go, you know, StubHub. I'm a fan of StubHub. I usually buy all my tickets from StubHub, but this experience hasn't been so great, and I'm just really frustrated, that's all. And I want to share that with you because I'm not vlogging, so I couldn't share it in the vlog, and I just didn't want to do an unboxing video when I was really anxious and upset because I felt like it wasn't going to be great. I was going to be angry at the world. I still feel angry at the world, but I'm getting over it. So yeah. Mac feels my pain. So yeah, that's that. So I don't get to see Miranda Sings tonight, and that's disappointing. But there'll be other opportunities, I'm sure. So I'll just wait till those come up. Man, I had fourth row tickets too. That would have been so cool. We would have been so close. That's okay. That's okay. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm not super over it, but I'm over it. You guys know I really like Colleen Ballinger. Anyways, I wanted to share that with you. It was a big deal to me, and I was really looking forward to this, and it's kind of a YouTube thing just because Miranda Sings is on YouTube, and, you know, she got famous from YouTube, so just thought I'd share. Anyways, I hope that you guys have a great day, and I don't know if anything like this has ever happened to you guys, but if it did, share your experiences down below, and let me know how you got over it. I'm slowly getting over it. Everything's happening so fast. Oh, alright. I'm going to do an unboxing video now to make me a little bit happier, but I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you guys later. Say bye, Mac. Oh, okay, fine. Bye. See ya. Jeez. See you guys later. Bye.